group of random walkers moves in a lattice space. Their movement is through a void, like a flock of birds movements with all the features of a void. But there is a group of leaders which is hidden. There are the Illuminati, which are hidden. Basically, those are the leaders, the red one. The leaders are moving to one direction. And the question is, the red arrow is the Illuminati, and the yellow arrow is the crowd. And the question is, when and in what condition the crowd would be adjusted to the Illuminati. We can see here that there's a perfect match, but if we see the same phenomena on different levels of ranges of Illuminati to crowds, this is basically the fraction of the crowd which are the Illuminati, then it will take more time, or in some cases the crowd would never converge to the leaders, to the hidden leaders. So the main questions in this model is, in what conditions we can assume that the hidden layer of leaders can lead the crowd, and in what condition the crowd cannot be led. That is, even if it would be led, it will never really converge to the desired direction that the Illuminati require. So this is the question basically that the model asks. I'd like to have some comments. Also, we can make a state where the Illuminati, the super the smart users which are coordinated, they move themselves. Here, their movement is kind of a very small left turn, very slow left turn, but you can see that they still have some kind of turn, and then it's questionable which type of changes would damage the ability of the crowd to follow them. In this model here, it seems as the crowd does follow, but it will take some time for the crowd to follow. That is, it does seem that it's like being in a lag, that the crowd is in a lag, but this is because the changes are constant. If the changes are not constant but random of the Illuminati, then again, of course, it is less interesting. But I think the main questions are in regards to fraction and the initial condition of coordinated orthodox, ultra-orthodox thinkers, and what would the crowd be? Would the crowd be led towards these ultra-orthodox thinkers, or would the crowd in some condition not be led? For example, if the vision is below the vision of each individual is very short, or if the crowd itself is it's too flexible. For example, in those conditions, for example, we can see that in many cases, here, for example, it looks first initially as not always there'll be a convergence. So that is basically the question. What are the initial conditions for convergence, and what affects it? The story that you can ask is a group of Illuminati that manage the world, or a group of ultra-orthodox that do not change while other people do change. And what would be if those group of people really do not change, would the entire society follow them at a certain time, or is a convergence to this group not likely to occur? So that's basically the questions asked.